Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to pre-market update. We'll start with the Nasdaq futures, and you can see Nasdaq came very close to the buy zone, this green line yesterday, and now already in the sell zone. This is a red area you would like to take profits. Already up, you can see pre-market 1.25%. You can see QQQ up almost 1.25. S&P 500 is up almost zero point 0.7. Dow Jones and IWM, all three are up. And this is how this indicator works. You can see sell in here and then buy here. On S&P 500, you can see it came to the neutral zone, which is this white line. So basically, if you're shorting, when it comes here, you should be looking to take profits. And then there could be a reversal from here as well. So you can see same thing happen here. And then Dow Jones also came to the neutral line and going higher. And Russell 2000, same thing, just touching the neutral line and going higher. Bitcoin is up almost 3%. You can see came to the buy zone actually yesterday. You can see just flick, just touched from sell zone to the buy zone, just touched it. And if you bought here, awesome, awesome. And then you can see now already after touching this 97,000, already above from here to here, quick wick of almost almost 6% pump. All right, so you can see how powerful this indicator is. Ethereum, same thing, multiple times you can see touches of this wick. Here it bounced almost 3%. Here it bounced from there to top almost 5%. You can see so easy to do this. Okay, so let's look at the overall market, and please hit the like button, guys, while I'm going through this. I really appreciate and share with this channel with your friends and family. And you can see S&P 500 targets are here. This is US 500 63.28. It's quite possible from here. It could go from where we are right now to all the way down up to 5.89%. Inversely, it could also go all the way down to green line. So both both are possible. I just don't know when it will happen at some point. So we'll see. Will it keep going higher to touch this level, or will it come back down? So if it comes here, it will be a great buy. If it goes here, touches the red line, that will be a great sell. So we'll see how things come up. Let's go side by side now. Let's go to the daily chart. And you can see here where we are SPX. Now cycle is showing some weakness. So we'll see how the day ends. We had a rejection yesterday on this white line, which is 50 moving average. Now this is a big gap to fill. We had a gap up after CPI. It will be filled at some point. I just don't know when. There's also a gap on the top. Okay, so that's quite possible. It could go from here. There are two paths. It can still go here, fill this gap, and then come back down. Okay, so that's also possible, or we can go down now. So we'll see what happens on Friday today, and that will define it. One thing to note, SPY is opening on a gap up, so they could try to bring this down after market open, so just keep that in mind. Triple Q is also opening on a gap up, so just remember that they could bring it down. So what I mean by that is if you go to 1 hour chart on Triple Q, uh, this is where it closed yesterday here, and today's opening here. Okay, so that's what they could try to fill that gap. Like I can show you clearly. If I go to regular session, you can see here they closed here 1 hour, and now it's opening here. So there's going to be a big gap here. SPY, same thing, big gap here. So they could bring it back down. Okay, if I want to draw a line here, you can draw a line like this. Okay, so and make it yeah, green. So what they can do is after market open, they can try to bring it down, price, fill this gap, and then take higher again. Or if this doesn't hold, this gap doesn't hold, they're going to go down, back test, and then keep going lower. All right, so these are the two scenarios. So just keep that in mind for all indices: Triple Q, Dow Jones, and Russell 2000. Same story. Okay, so let's move along to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going towards new highs. So did it make a new high? Let's see quickly. Slight high, yeah, little slight high. You can see a wick, just a wick here on this day on Monday, and then that's it, just going higher. And this support is still holding. So look, let's see how Bitcoin acts. It was a good consolidation here, and let's see if it wants to go high to maybe, I don't know, 120, 130. We'll see how things shape up. Ethereum also will follow Bitcoin. BTC futures, no gaps up. Just remember there's a gap at 77K. I don't know when it's going to be filled. It should be filled at some point. We'll come back at that time. Crude oil just consolidating. Above there was a gap here, so they might want to fill this gap. You can see 1 hour chart, this gap, this was a gap up here, so they might be trying to fill that gap. and that's where this 200 EMA SMA blue lines are coming, so they might be trying to fill that, and we'll see, just consolidating. Maybe it will give time for these moving averages to catch up. So we'll see. CNQ weaker yesterday, very very weak, close below 20 moving average. Let's see, it gone down on a gap down. Okay, it gap down yesterday, so that gap will be filled at some point, so just keep that in mind. CNQ has a really far away gap around 28.95, and then all these top gaps. Next gap up is 31, then there are other gaps around 36, 35, 55, 36, and then all so on and so forth. Okay, XLE also was actually very closed very green when oil was down, very surprisingly, but it is what it is, going higher. And Toronto Stock Exchange also managed to close green with gaps up and down. Hang Seng Index trying its best with 9 counts buy signal going higher. If I reject in front of many moving average, if it rejects here, we'll come back to 18K. Bond market is looking bullish. You can see closing above 20 moving average first time this white line, so looking good. Strength is coming back, and DLT is looking good. It was very very oversold, so we can see dark red background, so a bounce was due. Natural gas cooling down a bit. 7 count sell signal. Last time we had a dump. So let's see 7, 8, 9. We can get couple more days of upside and then dump. So just be a bit careful on natural gas. And seasonality wise, it's bearish from now until mid-Feb, mid-March. So there are a couple of gaps to fill. So just keep that in mind. They can bring it down to fill some of these gaps. Gold is just consolidating above new highs. Silver got rejected here. I don't know why. Just back testing some moving averages. Copper is also rejected here, maybe because dollar is going higher probably. So um, this is soybean in the buy zone. Wheat is also coming back to this trend line. This corn is looking very bullish above all moving averages. Dollar is also now bouncing finally after back testing this 20 moving average, trying to go higher. Maybe that's why gold and other stuff is down. In terms of FANG stocks, Apple gave everything back. Um, some support here where it is right now. If it fails, rejects here, then the next level gap is 216. That's where it can come. But this is the whole area of support. Okay, it can probably find some buyers here. So looking for a bounce here. Other than that, Tesla was little down and again up already. So, but again, there are gaps. All these gaps, Tesla could come to 300 and 200 as well. So I'm just gonna be patient. I don't wanna chase this move. AMD looking weak. Next gap is here around 116. And NVDA also got rejected yesterday. Let's see if it can close above all moving averages or it's gonna go back down to 119, 120. Time will tell. Okay. That's it for today. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, guys, put a comment with the stock name. I will take a look. And VIX, if it comes back to 14 level, that will fill all the gaps. If S&P 500 goes higher, this will come back down. If S&P 500 goes lower, then there's a gap around 27. So both are all possible. Okay, guys, good luck with today's trading, and please hit the like button on your way out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.